Welcome to this new tutorial. Today we try to reproduce an animation of the polyp tutorial in Maya. We use Blender to create this creature with 4 legs and animate it. I'll let a link of this Blender tutorial in the description. Let's use Maya to do it. My target is beginner. We work step by step. Therefore, we can do it in 15 minutes. Okay, let's get started. First, create a cube. Change the height to 30. Let's move it in the y-axis. Put a value of 15 in the translate y attributes. I do it just to put the bottom of the cube on the ground. Okay, let's widen the top face to create the leg. Scale it again. I think it's good. Now let's reduce. Delete this face, we don't need it. Back to the object mode. Let's bevel the leg in the modeling toolkit. Choose bevel, reduce the fraction, set the segment to 2. I want the leg to be more smooth on the edge. Okay, great. Now let's go to the side view to create bone for our leg. Activate the X-ray joint to see the bone over top of the leg. Before, let's create bend lines for our leg. Select one edge and use the connect tools. Set the number of segments to 2. Great. Now let's create the skeleton. For this, choose skeleton, create joints. Put the first joint on the top of the leg. Let's have a slight rotation for the knee because we use inverse kinematics later. Okay, let's center the last one. You can press the X key to snap on the grid. Great. Okay, let's activate the X-ray joint in this viewport. Okay, let's move on. Now create the EK handle to set up the final position of the leg. Choose skeleton and open the create EK handle option. Uncheck the snap enable. Activate the C key. We want the foot to stay on the ground while manipulate body. Close the panel. Just click on the top joint, then the end joint. Now we have our skeleton. Now let's bind our leg to the skeleton. Choose skin and open the bind skin option. Let the default option and click bind. Oh, sorry, I didn't select the leg. Select the top joint shift, select the leg and choose bind skin. Let's test it. Okay, it's sure you can improve it, but I want to keep things simple. With the top joint select, try to bend the leg and have a curved shape. Adjust it. Select the EK handle and translate it on the Z-axis. adjust the top joint. Okay, great. Let's see. I think it's okay. Now let's create the body. Create a simple cube. Change the size. Change the size to about 10. Translate it in the y-axis. Okay, let's increase the size. 12. Okay, now open the modeling toolkit tab and bevel the body. Decrease the fraction and set the number of segments to 2 like before. Okay, back to the side view to adjust the leg. Move it a little bit. Now let's create a C. You represent the fake joint. Set the subdivision to 16 and change the radius for about 5. Okay, translate it. Okay, let's see. Need to adjust it again. Move it in the z-axis. Great. Not bad. Let's push the sphere out again. Adjust the body size. 13 is better. Okay, now select the EK handle. That's it. Okay, it's alright. Good. Adjust the foot. You can snap on the grid if you want with the X key. Great. Now let's rename the different part of creature. Foot front. This is the joint 1 underscore foot. Delete the EK handle. Body, this is call it shoulder front. Let's delete the half part of this V. Okay, great. Back to the perspective view. Let's delete connection before duplicate the leg to avoid unpredictable result. Select all the attributes of the leg. Choose unlock select. Okay. Let's freeze transformation to set object transformation value to back to 0. Can press G key to repeat the last action. Okay, great. Now let's group them. Select the board. No, select all. Let's select all except the body. Group them. Ctrl G. Rename it foot front or foot front group. The pivot group is on the center of the grid. It's easy for us to duplicate the leg. Select the foot front group and choose Edit Duplicate Special option. Let default value for geometry type and group under. Change the rotate value to 90 and the number of copy to 3. Hit Duplicate Special. Great. Now we have our 4 legs. Let's create IK handle for all legs. Select the top joint and the end joint. Good. Let's test it. Not bad. Okay. Freeze transformation. And do the same with the other legs. By select create joint IK handle, select the top joint and the end joint. You can use G key to repeat the last action. Okay. Let's bind skin for our legs. Choose skin, bind. Oh, sorry, it's already done. Let's test it. IK handle. Oh, it's already done. Let's do it for other legs. G to repeat the last action. Great. Now let's create constraints. Select the body. Shift select the top joint. In the constraints menu, choose parent option. Let the default option. Okay. And hit add. Let's test it. Great. Okay, do the same with the other legs. G. Okay. Great. Now let's move on. It's good. Now we need to create constraint parent for shoulder. For shoulder 2. Select the body, shift select the sphere and create the parent option. Notice that the first select is the parent and the last select is child. Great. Perfect. Okay. Let's move on. Let's rename different part of the creature. The foot, the second foot group, you can rename it foot left group. To do it quickly, choose select all the node and choose modify, search and replace the underscore F by L, replace. Okay, do the same for the other legs. This is the back leg. Use the B letter for back to rename it. Select all, modify, search and replace, B, replace. This is the right foot, R for right. Okay, select all, modify, search and replace, R, it replace. Okay, we can rename the EK handle too. Let's do it quickly. Great. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's move on. Now create a path for the leg. Nerve circle. Scale it, hold G key and drag to snap every 50 minutes, or put T in the rotate Z attribute. Snap position of the EK handle. Snap the position on the EK handle. Okay, we attach the foot to the path to create a step. Let's see how our leg will take step. Okay, good. Let's scale it a little bit. Okay, let's scale it down 5 or maybe 6. Great, good. Reset the position of EK handle. Before create a leg pass constraint, let's create controller for all rigs. Hide it. Create circle, scale it, name it foot front control, position it at the same location of the EK handle. Okay, let's change the color of this nerve. Choose display, driving over right, enable it and choose a blue color. Okay, freeze transformation. Sorry, select it before. Modify, freeze. Enter in edit mode. Let's activate this. Disactivate the bone selection and the EK handle. Select the vertex and translate in the y-axis a little bit. You want the pivot to stay in the center of the EK handle. Okay, let's back to the object mode. Select the foot front control. Let's adjust the EK handle size. You can see it. Okay, now let's activate let's activate the selection of EK handle. Now select the nerve circle, shift select the EK handle, constraints, point constraint option, let the default option and add. Okay, let's see. Oh, now the circle control the foot. Good. Let's delete the constraints. You create it later. Let's duplicate the knob for other legs. Duplicate special. Oh, no. Let's group it before to center the pivot. Control J, duplicate special, unparent and delete the unparent it and delete the group node. Great. Can rename it. Foot for R for right leg, B for back leg. Okay, this is front leg. Okay, let's move on. Now do the same with the other legs. Constraints, point constraints, J for to repeat the last action. Okay, change the color if you want. This I can put the red color. This, put the color you want. This you can put the yellow color. Okay, good, great. Now we can unhide foot parts. In the side view, let's convert to Bezier curve to easy modification. Press shift and hit right mouse button and choose delete these two vertex. Snap on the grid. Okay, back to the object mode. Delete the history and convert it to the nerve curve again. Okay, select the foot control, shift select the paths, choose constraint, open the motion path option and change the end time to 20. Attach. Great. Okay, or let's undo it and freeze transformation of path. Modify freeze transformation. Rename the path. Okay, group them like before and duplicate. Great. On parent, delete the other group node. Let's see. Okay, let's zero the position of the path. 0 0. Okay, they looked in the same direction. Let's attach foot to the curve again. Do it for other legs. Great. It's not bad. Rename the path. Okay. This is right, and this is the front. Select all and group them. Name it paths group. Do the same with the foot controller. Foot controller group. The EK handle too. EK handle group. Great. Turn off visibility of the EK handle group. Okay. It's not bad. Okay, let's move on. Now select the front foot and back foot controller and open the graph editor. But let's select all foot controller, the 4 controller. Select tangent and linear it. Set to linear. Now cycle the animation curve, pre-infinity cycle, post-infinity cycle. Active the infinity to see. Okay, good. Select the front and the back leg. Disactivate infinity view. Okay. Select these 2 keys. Now move them 10 frames forward. We want this to have their own timing. Start to frame 10 and end to frame 29. Okay, this end to frame 29. Okay, the right foot and the left foot are between frame 1 and frame 20. Okay, okay. Now the work look more realistic. Let's reverse the curve. Okay, great. Now when I scrub the timeline, it seems move in the z-axis forward. Great. Good. Okay, let's move on. Now our rig is almost ready, but we need to create constraint now. Now select these 2 legs and go to let's create a circle to control rotation of leg before. No, maybe a square is better. Square. Okay, scale it. Select all the segments of square you want to attach it. Maintain space key and select curve, attach. Set the method to connect. Okay, rename the new curve. All foot rotation control. Great. Delete the top node. Okay, let's translate it in the y-axis a little bit. Go and freeze the transformation. Now shift select it and shift select the path. Constraint, orient, and check all and check only the Y rotation. Add. Okay, good. The square control the Y rotation of the front foot. Do the same for the other legs with the G key. Okay, great. Now we can orient the walk of the creature. Now let's create the master control. In the top view, create a CV curve with the linear degrees. CV curves option linear. Okay, snap on the grid by press the X key. Let's draw it quick. Okay, let's close. Let's back to the perspective view. Scale our master control. Shift select the body and modify match translation. Okay, I want the curve share the same position of the pivot with body. Okay, freeze transformation. In the edit mode, select all the vertex and translate it above the body. Great. Okay, let's back to the object mode. Rename it master control. Make body to be child of master control. Great. No, not the EK handle. The foot control group. Make it child of the master control. Good. Now we want the all foot controller to move with the body. Okay, select the foot control group, shift select all foot control, constraint, point constraint. Great. The creature is ready for animation. Thanks for watching.